Hello everybody. For anybody who wanted to do radiant floor heat inside their home without hiring a contractor, this is the easiest thing. I'm not a plumber. I've done my research online. This is very safe. If you don't know what you're doing, then consult a professional. But underneath my foyer, I have a raised ranch. It's 4x7. And there was a small little radiator. It was kind of a tripping hazard. So I removed it. I put some nice granite tile over it. And I needed heat because it's drafty near the thing. I live in New England. So I installed radiant floor heat. And as you can see here, these are heat transfer plates, PEX tubing. This is 3/4 inch PEX tubing. And I tapped right off of the existing baseboard heating. So the baseboard heating was coming straight here. I cut it in half, put 2 SharkBite 90s, 3/4 inch, PEX tubing, and then I used heat transfer plates on the top. You can get them at Lowe's. You can get the PEX tubing at Lowe's. That's where I got it. You can get the SharkBites at Lowe's. The great thing with the SharkBites is it doesn't need any soldering. You can just click it on and it works. So when I fired up the system, I got 18 heat transfer plates. They cost me a little over $20. I got the PEX tubing. That was a little bit expensive because it's, I think it was like maybe $50 for 42 feet. My foyer is 28 square feet. It took 42 things. So this whole project cost me a little over $100, maybe like 120. So when my heat kicks on downstairs, the hot water runs through here, diverts up here, goes up to all the PEX tubing that's wrapped all over underneath my foyer, and then returns back down here and then goes to the other side where I have baseboard heating just for downstairs. Now, when I stood upstairs in my foyer, the floor was warm. I put a thermostat on it to see how much the temperature was. So I set my thermostat for like 68. The floor was 68. It was very warm. So every time the heat kicks on, it will also warm that floor. This is a very easy process to do. Unfortunately, it was really tight here, so what I had to do was PEX is very hard to bend in tight places. So what I did is I had to put a lot of 90s on it, and you need a special tool to crimp it so that it's like, I'm trying to get a good shot of it. You got to get a special tool where you can crimp these fittings. They come in a bag of like 25. The tool it's kind of expensive. It's like 50, but it's worth it. You might put more in your house and stuff like that. So you just basically squeeze this and no water comes out. It's pressurized right now, and obviously there's no water here. But the benefit is that your floor will be radiant floor in the foyer will be warm. This isn't a typical raised ranch. And it is a great feeling knowing that like you can do this. This is very easy. And what I did is this is the return from the other side. I just did a little sketch of what I was doing. It took me about like 2-3 hours to cut and put all these fittings together, put them up there. Then when I cut the pipe, took the pressure out of the water, out of the baseboard heating, drained it into a bucket. Then I put the SharkBites on, charged it up. I had a few small leaks, but I fixed it because I didn't crimp these tight enough. But I fixed it now. It was real easy. It's nothing you're going to have like a major flood for or anything like that. But it's a very simple project. You can eliminate that tripping hazard little thing and have great radiant floor heat. And you might want to do this more extensively in your house, underneath a bedroom and a bathroom, so long as you get access to the ceiling downstairs, put this in. But radiant floor heat, love it.